Final one, Patrick Yeats writes, "It feels like Aladdin has just sort of snuck up on us. A few months ago, it was going to be a big event, but with the mixed trailer reactions and Disney seemingly hiding the movie from view until just a few days before the release and no one really buzzing about it, I find myself wondering if I'm even going to see it. Just in March, I was completely sold and marking it on my calendar, but now, not so much. So is anyone still excited to see this, and should we even bother?"
I remember, Rob, when they were first announced that Aladdin was coming, right? I remember thinking, oh my God, they're going to do a live action Aladdin. Then when I heard, a lot of people scratched their heads, and I scratched my heads a little bit too, when they said Guy Ritchie was going to be directing it. I love Guy Ritchie, but I thought it was a very, let's say, different choice to direct an Aladdin movie. I love him, but I never would have thought him of directing an Aladdin movie. Then we went through all the drama with the trailers. People hated the first ones, and they kind of liked the latter ones. All this kind of stuff. We saw footage of it at CinemaCon and loved it. Then people didn't go see it, even though then we found out that Disney was holding the review embargo until the day before the movie came out, which is always a red flag, especially for a company like Disney that always shows so much confidence in their movies, blah, blah. But through this whole process, Rob, it has kind of felt like more and more the energy level and excitement around Aladdin has kind of subsided more and more and more and more. And then I seriously, it was just the other day that I went, oh my God, this movie opens this week. Like, you're right. It felt like it just kind of completely snuck up on us. Now, I should say that the reviews for Aladdin aren't all that bad. They aren't all that bad. Right now, they've got a tomato. They're at 61%, which means the majority of the critics do like the film. That's better than I thought it was going to be when I found out they weren't going to lift the review embargo until the day before the movie. Yeah. I thought we were going to be looking at the 20s or something like that. So 61% is not bad. But I'm going to go see it tonight. Ann and I have got our tickets. We're going to go see it tonight. And even though I'm seeing it tonight, I almost forgot this morning that I was going to go see it. But I don't know. Rob, when you're looking at an Aladdin, stuff like that, are you sensing there being any real enthusiasm or energy for it, like when they first announced it? Or do you think maybe it's a growing level right now? How do you kind of gauge it right now?
Well, we saw some of our online pundit friends that we know, they saw it this week, and their responses on Twitter were very favorable. And I was like surprised by people who really liked the film. And if that was the case, I'm wondering it's because they didn't finish all the Will Smith genie effects until the 11th hour. Maybe it took longer. I don't know. The woman that plays Jasmine, Naomi Scott. Naomi Scott. My new favorite thing is watching her talk show appearances. She's just delightfully funny and perky and bouncy and hilarious, and she makes me laugh, and she seems to be talking off the cuff. And I want this movie to succeed just because I didn't know much about her, but watching her on her obligatory doing the talk shows the week that the movie opens, I'm now a fan of hers. So I hope the movie's a huge hit, but I don't feel within our movie geek circles that anybody is really excited about this movie, except maybe parents with kids. I think this is going to be a huge movie as far as kids go, but as far as I'm concerned, for me, it's all about kind of Brightburn this weekend. And I've heard that's, I don't know, but I want it to be good.
I'll tell you who is excited about it. Anne. Anne is excited about this movie. We're going to go see it tonight. But I'll tell you what she's also excited about. This is why I love being married to her. I just literally got a text message about 3 minutes ago from Anne saying, hey, Brightburn's playing at 9:45 tonight. Want to do a double feature? It's like, I love my wife. So yeah, I gotta go and see Brightburn. I'm going to hopefully try to go see it tonight. But yeah, I am kind of surprised by the lack of momentum. And that's the word, momentum. And by the way, Naomi Scott is great. I actually thought she was great in that Power Rangers movie. I really did. I enjoyed that and she was one of the big reasons why I did. But I'm not sensing a lot of momentum going into it. Again, I'm going to go see it myself tonight. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Like you said, I know a few people who saw advanced screenings of it and whatnot, and they enjoyed it. They thought it was good, So I'm excited to see it. What do you guys think about this, though? Are you sensing any momentum going into, Aladdin? Are you planning on seeing it? Is anybody planning on seeing it? Jump into the comment section below and let me know
John,
your
if
thoughts.
Any movie would have made us Disney shills. They could have paid us to go see this movie to generate, but we didn't get where's our shill check?
That's right.
We would have shilled for this movie.
Man. I actually did get an invitation to go see it earlier, but it was so close to the release date that I was like,
right.
I'll take a pass. But you know what? I love Guy Ritchie. I'm going to go in. I'm going to hope this thing is great. Fingers crossed to see how this all goes.